Ready? Back, back, back. Good. Today we're working with Pika again, and I want to talk about the back up. The best way to help your horse move forward appropriately now and in the future is to have a good, solid back up. Now you should have already done the personal boundaries video, and your horse should understand that when you put energy in your circle where your arm can reach, your personal boundary, that they will move out of it. But now we're going to teach them to actually back up in a straight line. Now one thing we want to make sure that she remembers are these personal boundaries to stay out of my space because she likes to be really close to me. Good girl. So backing up from the nose, what I'd like to see is when I put my hand over his nose and I tickle it a little bit with my fingertips, I want him to get soft at the pole like this. Back. As I take a step, each step he's going to back up from. Good. Very nice. I'm going to take my hand in a C shape like this, and I'm going to put it over her nose. I'm going to take a little step forward and then release as soon as she walks away from it, okay? C shape around the nose, a little step forward. Good. Maybe we'll take a second step here. Good job. Now what I'm doing is as she moves her head right and left, I'm using the tips of my fingers to help guide her nose to stay in the middle and push back. And as soon as she takes a step back, I'm going to release. Okay, very good. I'm going to ask her to come forward by stepping backwards and drawing her in. Very good. Good. Good job. Very nice. We're going to add some more steps to this. And what I want to do is I'm just going to release my fingertips and not take my whole hand off. My steps are going to continue. My steps towards her tell her that that is the direction I would like her to go. And my hands are going to be released at each step. Just taking my fingers and lifting them off her face a little bit at each step to reinforce that reward of release of pressure every time she takes a little step back. So let's try this and see how it goes. Good. Good. Very good. After she gave me 2 or 3 steps, I took my hand off. So we're first going to ask for 1 step and then maybe 2. If that's going really well, then maybe 3. So we progressively build up farther and farther so that she understands that it is a straight back up that we're asking for. Good. Sometimes they will drop their head like this. That's okay. You can use your other hand with the halter to help bring them up. Put your hand back on the nose. Take a step forward. Yes! Good job. Very good. That was so nice. Super job. Very good. Our next step, we're going to have them back with the word back. We're going to add this in, okay? Back. Good. Back. Back. Good job. Super. What a good girl. That's so good. She's so smart. I'd like to talk for a second about how I'm using my voice. I'm going to start incorporating the word back. That's going to be her cue, her verbal cue, that she needs to back up in a straight line. Now my other verbal cues are when my voice gets higher. Oh, good, yes! That's my signal that she's getting closer to what I want. Now if she's doing something opposite of what I want, my voice is going to get lower. Hey, no, okay? And over time she's going to start to realize, like a hot and cold game, that she's either getting closer or farther away from what it is I'd like her to do. back. Good, back. Good job, back. Yes, good. Oh, good job, super. What a good girl. Okay, we're gonna practice this again. Back, back, back. Good, back, good. Yes, good girl. That's so good. And here's what the back up from the chest should look like. Back. Good boy. And now our next step, I would like to have her back with pressure on her chest. So I'm going to take my hand, I'm going to hold the rope on my right hand and reach over and put my hand on her chest and ask her to back, stepping forward. Good. Release when she takes a step. Back. Release when she takes a step. Now she's a little hesitant about this, so I'm going to use my rope now to help her back up here. I'm going to step forward, put my hand on her chest, back, and then pull on this rope a little bit. Back. Good. Back. Back. Yes! Very, very good. I'm going to stand in front of him, hold the tail of the rope, bring my hands in front of me and put energy between us. Good. Back. Give him more rope here. Back. Even more rope. Back. Good. When my hands come down and the rope comes down, this is his cue that he has backed far enough and he can stop. Now she understands to back up with physical pressure on her nose and on her chest and with the visual pressure of the energy to get out of our space, but we're going to put all those together now. All right, you might have noticed that I was carrying this little whip around. What I wanted to use it for was actually teaching the visual backup. We're going to take a step forward. We're going to raise our hands a little bit towards her. This is preparing to put energy into the space between us. And I'm going to rhythmically move this whip towards her chest. If needed, I'm going to pull her head back to the middle, rhythmically towards her chest. Pull her back to the middle. Pull her back to the middle. Ah, when she takes a step backwards in a straight line, I'm going to release the pressure, lean back again, and relax. Now, a lot of people will use this method of wiggling the rope to back up their horse. And that's okay. That's a method to do it. Personally, I don't prefer that method because they tend to invert their back when they back up that way. And I like to build from the beginning a really solid backup where they lift their chest and they step deeply underneath their body weight. So even in the beginning, I'm going to be talking to her chest, so she lifts her chest and walks appropriately backwards instead of inverted like this, okay? So we're always looking for a good balance in our horses, and it starts here. I know, you're being such a good student. We'll try again here. Good. You can see I progressively got a little faster in that rhythm. When I ask her to back up, I'm going to start with a slow rhythm and gradually increase to the point where she's going to want to respond to it. You can take a step and help them be straight, and take another step, help them be straight. Good. But the idea is not to rush your horse. The end goal is to be able to stand still, take a little step, and ask them to go back in a straight line. We shouldn't always have to be walking into them, and I don't want them to feel like you're rushing into their space either. So it's important to be careful how you approach your horse in this. We want to take one little step at a time and help them back up straight, not us pushing them back with our body energy. You can see how she wants to lean that way. I'm going to switch my whip to this side to help keep her straight. Back. Keep her straight. Back. There was a step in the right direction. So I just kept that energy, okay, and kept it at the same rhythm until she took a step in the right direction. Back. Keep her straight. Up, 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 up. To help her know it's not on this side. Okay, that's the benefit of having a whip too, is you can really create energy on one side of her and the other side of her. If you have a whip, it's a way to extend your arm. So what I'm going to use this for though is to block her. So if she gets too far on one side, I'm going to have to be able to switch my rope and my whip really quickly. But if she is too far on the other side, I can use this as a wall to help keep her straight. Because remember, our goal is for her to back up straight. Now you see how she wants to go this way? I'm going to switch hands, back, and make a little energy on this side. Back. Yes, that's super. Okay, I'm going to step back, take my whip and point it behind me, and give her some space to come up here. That was really good. What a good girl. What a good job. You did so good. Yes. Good. So now I'm going to see if she can back up with just the verbal and the step and no whip. Back. Ah, that's beautiful. That's what we're looking for, okay? Very good. That is a visual pressure backup. The whip is just to help us teach it. We shouldn't have to always have it with us to get this nice straight backup. Let's try one more time here. I'm going to take my whip point behind me and just raise my hands. Back. Ah, that was so nice. That was so good. This is truly the first time we worked on this, so what a smart cookie. I just love her. Such a good girl. Yeah, so good. Her off here. Good boy. Set it here, and I'm going to show you the backup with a visual cue without anything on him. This is how refined we can get with this backup. Ready? Back, back, back. Good. And that is a final backup. Good, don't you? Yes, you do so good.